Hello, Steve White, Steve Arts 89. Well, I just watched a very interesting video from Meyer Burnett, and I just wanted to comment on it because I believe what was in this video was true, and I find it very interesting, and I'm sharing it because I just want to give my opinion, and I believe it to be true. I have no personal knowledge of any of this. I can't prove anything that they said to be true. I'm just commenting on it because I find it interesting, and that's my opinion, and I'm entitled to it. I have to say that because some people are very litigious, and you can hear the word allegedly a lot because I'm not making any claims or statements of fact in this video. Robert Meyer Burnett did an interview with a man called Paul Jenkins. Now, this man is allegedly being sued by Alec Peters. I'm not exactly sure how, because I don't understand how he could be sued by him. I personally don't see any reason, or so I don't understand how he's being sued. But allegedly, it's cost him up to $700,000 defending himself at this point, and he's starting like a Kickstarter fund because he wants to create a documentary about the whole Axanar controversy and a lot of things that he says he's experienced in dealing with Alec Peters personally and so forth. Now, probably the most interesting thing about this for me was at some point during this interview, he showed what he claimed were allegedly PDFs that allegedly showed some transactions from the business accounts that Alec Peters allegedly was using for Axanar. And he went through just a bunch of random, he said there was 10 PDFs just full of transactions, and he went through one of these PDFs that he claims is true. He says they've been made available recently at some point somehow. I don't know how. I don't know that these exist or they're true, but I find it very interesting. I believe they are. I find it very interesting what they say. They basically show a whole bunch of just day-to-day transactions, restaurant bills, comic book store purchases, elective surgery bills, just a bunch of things that appear, in my opinion, to have nothing to do with the production of Axanar. And allegedly, Alec Peters just treated the money as though it were his own and just lived off it, just set up allegedly business accounts in Axanar's name and just used those accounts, they say, to just pay for his lifestyle. Which is, of course, if true, because I don't know any of this, if true, is a total misuse and disrespect to the fans who paid money to have that money go on to produce this Axanar film they wanted to see. So allegedly he mismanaged the funds, and they gave an example of how this money should have been treated. There should have been a production manager who should have been hired. They would have set up a fund and they would have approved anything that was going through the Axanar production. But allegedly this didn't happen. Allegedly Alex just put the money into his own bank accounts allegedly and just spent it on regular day-to-day purchases like lifestyle costs. And if that's true, that's disgusting and should be illegal if it isn't illegal. And he should be getting in trouble for this, but I don't know if it's true. But this man, I think I said, Paul Jenkins is producing or planning to produce a documentary about this whole thing because he wants to change the laws, because he claims that allegedly Alec Peters is using the law he's weaponized it and he's using it to silence people. People, if they make a video about him or talk about him on Facebook or whatever, Paul alleges that Alec then threatens them as a lawyer. Allegedly he says he's a lawyer and he will sue them for libel, and that has allegedly scared people into silence. Now, I personally believe I've been contacted by Alec Peters and I did not answer. So I don't know if it was Alec Peters, I don't know what he was going to say to me. Maybe he was just going to compliment me on the video I did about him. Maybe he was going to invite me on his show to do an interview. Maybe he wanted to come on my show to do an interview. Maybe it was a wonderful call he was making, but I didn't answer, so I don't know. But allegedly he contacts people and threatens them and silences people, and that's what they're claiming he's doing, and they want to stop him from doing that in the future by exposing how he goes about various things that they're alleging him, accusing him of having done. Now, again, I don't have any personal knowledge of this. I believe it to be true. That's my opinion. I find this all interesting. I wanted to share it for entertainment purposes. And I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think. Apparently, he's going to come back on Rob's show, and he's got some bombshell things he's going to reveal. And that, I believe, will be interesting. It's going to happen before Christmas or after New Year's. I'm not sure exactly when. But I just find it really sad that a lot of people paid a lot of money and they didn't get a film. And in the 10 years since this all started, and the 4 or 5 years since the actual lawsuit, there hasn't even been so much as one of the two 15-minute short films that were supposed to be produced. And I don't know how that, I don't know, I don't understand it. But that's how it is.